It's all the...
Oh, that's a Ferrari.
It is a Ferrari. 50 or 51, which is it? And that is double yellow. That's turn 16. That's the final corner. Did one of the Ferraris just come in?
Was that on the penultimate corner that's happened?
In the TV truck, it's down the back.
On pit lane.
In the TV truck, they are rushing to find the Ferraris. Yeah, 51 is in. James Collado.
Rear.
You will see that Louise Beckett will see that the rear end of the car is missing. Talk back from Louise. Let's take a look. What have we found?
What happens here?
Well,
it just separates.
He's had contact somewhere as well, hasn't he?
Well.
These things are built to withstand the Mulsanne.
Wow, see how it almost spun the car?
Almost collected by the McLaren. That's what I call debris.
Well, look at this. Here's the view from behind. Contact.
He did get hit by the McLaren.
He had a puncture. He's got a right rear puncture, and it's taken the bodywork off as well. That contact caused a puncture. And there's the bodywork.
The bodywork was astray immediately after the contact.
Yeah. To the lead in the first corner, or will it be the pole alongside him? The inside line, the driver's left, is usually the best here. It's going to be a long wait for the green. We go. The field swarms away. It's already 3 deep behind the Lamborghini.
There's already a crash as well.
Contact in the pit wall. Smoke behind, but it is Ferrari. 1, 2, 3. Kubica's very wide. Look at the way the cars are swerving around. One Peugeot out, one BMW out, and the Isotta is in the gravel trap. Jean-Carl Vernet will try and drive through there.
Position, it puts the drivers under a lot of pressure. Now look further back in the field, there's already the
contact, BMW Peugeot. That takes out one Alpine. The other one tries to avoid the reversing BMW, goes through the gravel.
So the second race in a row, we've seen cars make contact. Now what happens here? There's the BMW in front of us. And he just locks it. Does he get hit by the Isotta Fraschini? I think on the right-hand side there was contact. Yeah, so this car we're on board with now, the Peugeot, had contact from behind.
That's Di Resta. He got tagged from behind, on board with the second of the Alpine. And it's all happening in front of him. That's the Mark Martin camera view.
Yeah, there's the contact. So
it's the Alpine into the Peugeot.
Exactly.
And which was the better of the Alpines? 35, I think, and that's Mathieu Vaxivier's car. There's the Isotta. That's the view from the Isotta Fraschini.
So the Isotta hit the Alpine, it was a domino effect.
It was exactly that. It was the 11 into the, which of the Alpines was it? Then into the BMW, that then hit the Peugeot.
Yeah.
So it was a real billiards move really there. Cars, by the way, running behind the safety car through pit lane because of the debris from the incident involving the 91.
Oh. It all goes quiet and you're facing backwards in that number 15 BMW. Scary moment for Marco Wittmann. And at the moment, in the running order, the GT cars are right behind the Isotta of Jean-Carl. Respectable figure of Gilles Duquesne there. There's the Isotta fresh out of the pit lane. And that is not going well. And that is Carl Watanabe Bennett, who has looped the car around on cold tyres.
On his outlet,
yeah. So there's Gilles Duquesne. You saw Claudio Berro as well on the left-hand side of the picture, former competition director of Maserati.
And Lotus.
And Lotus, who is now trying to make space on the curbs, snaps out of his control. Ooh, tap as well. And he'll be feeling very sick with that.
Yeah, he was trying to stay out of trouble the best he could, wasn't he, through turn 12 on the exit of Acqua Minerale. Got onto the...
about 2 tenths faster than the Ferrari in front, gap 5.6.
Yeah, Nick de Vries. Oh, the Jota's off.
It's the 12 car.
Is that Callum Ilott the wheel there? It is, yes. So down at Tosa, it's all gone wrong for him. Has that just been a simple lock-up, or is there another car involved? We're going to see, I'm sure. See any other cars around him just yet. I'd say that was just a bit of a lock-up, wasn't it?
Now,
oh dear.
How is that going to be viewed?
RT, they've right side only, and that's the Isotta off in the barriers. And that might be very telling, because if Carl Watanabe Bennett can't get out of the barriers there, and we go safety car, and the rain arrives as well, then suddenly everybody's gambling. They might get a get-out-of-jail-free card. Now that is up at Variante Alta again, isn't it? He's just clipped the curve going in, Anthony.
Yeah, here we go. So the right going misses, and yeah, that launches the car over the left-hand curb and sends the car into the barrier. So yeah, he just missed the apex really of the right-hand section, and then that yellow curb just acts as a platform onto the gravel. And yeah, the Jota as well. I think there is, to be fair to these drivers there, a little bit of rain coming down at the top end. That's the highest point in terms of elevation of the track. So I think I could see the rain coming down on the
Yeah, Molini got held up a little bit there by the McLaren. Now he's clear, and De Vries just...
Oh, there's touch, there was a touch, there was a touch. There's a touch from the rear of the 12 car onto the Lamborghini.
Callum Islet back in the gravel trap and very firmly in the gravel again, but...
An 18 down at reverse, so we're going to see a lead change here.
Absolutely.
And now, even Stevens in terms of tyres, and you can see that it didn't touch, did it?
Didn't touch.
No touch. Contact this
He's
time,
clattered the barriers.
Oh, no,
he hasn't.
it's not, it's the tyre.
Left front puncture. Well, again, that might be off-related. Maybe it was going down in the first instance to put him off.
Keep that thing on the island. Watch this go again. That's the 93. There you go.
Looking up ahead of his teammate.
All of a
You
sudden
see the bodywork getting thrown all over the track.
And did you hear how the 93 started to lift there? Because you never know where the other car's coming back on.
No, the tyre's still up. It's just delaminated.
Yeah, totally. Now,
Quite a lot of pressure at this point.
After talking to a couple of the BMW drivers earlier this weekend, you know, they had faces like someone had shot their dog. That is the Proton car off as well.
Yeah, that's down at Rivatsa, isn't it? So what's happened here? He turns in.
Oh, wow.
Was he hit? No,
Lost
no
that
other cars
very
around.
early.
No other cars around. So we saw him struggling earlier on, didn't we?
We did.
in English we say happy wife, happy life. Trouble for 38 Team Jota and 46 BMW. Both off in the gravel. That's down at turn 8. And scramble suddenly in the pit lane. Far too early for anybody to make stops, even if there is a safety car. Ahmed El Harty trying to back out, but that is Will Stevens in the number 12
Hansen.
car.
Hansen, 38.
I beg your pardon, yeah, 38. So what happened here? Who got caught up with whom? It's down at the bottom of the picture. So Phil Hansen tangling with the 46 BMW.
Unfortunately, we just picked it up a little bit too late there, didn't we? Back onto the track. But yeah, here we go. So are we going to see from this car's point of view what happened?
BMW, that's the Lexus, who goes down the inside.
So we mentioned lift and coast. So that's going to happen at this point here.
Hansen got hit from behind. Who are we on board with?
Is this the no.
Marco Wittmann's BMW. Oh, goodness.
And that's exactly what Hansen was saying. It was the lift and coast, and Wittmann wasn't expecting it, and it's hitting from behind.
Yeah. And Wittmann somehow survives that one. And the Lexus, it all went around him. There's Valentino seeing his car off in the gravel.
Preparation program for the World Endurance Championship, side by side now between the BMW and the Aston Martin.
And that is for position. Edwin Bastard and Sean Galale in the 31 Team WRT car, making his way by on the exit of La Source. Great sounding motor. Well, the Ferrari staying just ahead of the two Toyotas. And a huge accident. Is that Alpine shoot? No, that's
it's the caddy.
Bamba.
It's the caddy in the 31 BMW.
Sean Galale just took that position, and halfway up the Kemmel Straight, a massive collision. Going to make it to the flag. Trying to go around the Porsche, and the dramatic moment there as Bamba's car gets air underneath it and nearly flies.
Yeah, he was a bit too hasty in pulling out. He's overtaken the BMW and then tried to go through the gap in between the two cars. We're going to see it here on board. Yeah, these cars are so long, and he's underestimated the length of the overhang of the rear of the car, and I've seen this happen quite a few times on that straight, actually.
That was a horrible impact. That was, yeah, difficult to see that's anything other than a mistake from El Bamba.
It was driver error. He's gone for a gap in desperation to get past, and then red flag the race. I'm not surprised.